G'day everybody, welcome back to the channel. Just been out on the mighty DR for a ride, and I thought 3 years since I bought it brand new, I might do a quick review and give you a bit of feedback on my thoughts and what it's about. So I purchased the bike brand new in 2018 as a stock DR, and at that particular time it came with this bash plate, which was a bonus, heavy duty bash plate, which is quite a good thing actually. Also came with a rear rack, but I didn't bother fitting that because it was only rated for about 7 kilos, so I made my own custom rack, which you can sort of see underneath here, which has got a really good mounting points. I also can bolt a rack to the rear of it, so when I'm doing a lot of touring I can carry a fair bit of gear. So but each their own, they make their own. One of the first things I did was get rid of the standard exhaust that was on this thing. I found that the muffler was too quiet, it sounded like a bloody sewing machine. It weighed 7 kilos, it was quite heavy. And I put this straight through stain tune pipe on, and went up one size on the main jet, and that sorted out that side of it and gave it probably another 10% in performance. It was really good. Another thing I've done is I've changed the tyres. I've gone up to a 130/80/17 on the rear. I think they were a standard 120 from the factory. This particular tyre is a Midas EO 7 Plus, which I find really good. It's just about buggered. It's done about 6,000 k's. It's just about had its life, but it's a really good balance between road and off-road tyre. Wears reasonably well on the road, but even in the slippery stuff it's really good. On the front I've got a Dunlop 606. Now that's the second tyre I've put on this thing since I've had it. I've done almost 13,000 k's now, I think. Well, I've done 12,700 k's, and that's only the second tyre that's gone on the front of this. I've got nearly 10,000 out of the first tyre, which for a road legal nobby I thought was really good. Admittedly it was completely knackered. The rubber was right down to the back here to shave the back off it, but I just find for the type of riding I use, that works really well. Especially on, I do mainly you know, trails, good dirt roads, and a little bit of gnarly stuff, but nothing too hard. One other thing I fitted up was the fuel tank. I got rid of the standard fuel tank, which is about 12 litres, and put the Sherbers 25 litre tank on. I got sick of carrying fuel with me as a spare. It was only giving me 200k range before, so I got rid of that, put on a decent fuel tank, and now I don't have to worry about carrying spare fuel. Also fitted a set of bark busters, probably the best investment I've made. As you can see, they've got plenty of scratches on them where I've hit the deck a few times, because that's what's going to happen when you ride a venture bike, so you will come off. And they've protected my fingers and brake levers and God knows what quite a few times, so really good investment. Another thing I did was more of a bling. I actually got rid of the 1960 looking indicator lenses and put on a set of clear ones, which you can get them through this group, Venture Bike Australia. I'll put the link to everything in the description below of what I've got, what I've done. As you can see, it just, I don't know, makes it look a bit more modern by putting the clear lenses on. They come with a clear lens kit, and obviously they've got orange globe that comes with it. But I just think the thing looks much better than the old bloody 1960 looking bloody orange amber indicator lights. What else have we done? Seat, I haven't done the seat yet. That's about the next thing that will go. This thing is not good. After about half an hour riding on the road, you're finding you're swapping arse cheeks, and after a long day you're sort of walking as if you had some sort of surgery during the day. Bar risers, I've got a set of bar risers on here, 25mm, I think they're called Warp 9 or something. They obviously lift the bars up 25mm. I've rolled them slightly forward, and that's made a huge difference to standing up on the foot pegs. I just found by the standard bars were too low and too close to your body when you're standing on the foot pegs, and yeah, it just wasn't made for comfortable riding. But that's made a huge difference. Another $25 investment. You can buy them at any car auto place. There's a temperature gauge and a clock built in. It's battery powered. It's been on there 3 years and I haven't changed the battery yet, so that's value for money. I paid about 25 bucks for it. Really good when you're riding in the colder conditions. You know, sort of let you know once you're around the 0, -1, -2, which we ride in winter. It gives you a good idea what's going on. You know, we wear thermals and all that sort of gear. Just a handy thing to have. What else have I done? Haven't changed the gearing or sprockets. That's all standard as per factory. One other thing I did is have the neutral indicator unit or sender or switch or whatever you call it checked inside these. Now The DR650s had a fault back in the earlier days where the bolts that hold that unit on can come loose and drop out and go through your engine, which is less than ideal. As it turned out, I had mine checked at the dealership, and this one was already done from the factory. They already were Loctite. This has been a 2018, so I'm not sure when they got onto that problem, but I'm guessing it's probably around 2016 onwards they sort of dealt with the problem and were Loctiting the screws in so they couldn't come loose. So if you've got an earlier model DR650, you might pay to check that those screws have been Loctited if you can't find out through previous history. It's not a big job to do. I'll put a link below in the video someone else has done that shows you how to do that. So if you've got half a brain, a few spanners, you can certainly handle that yourself and get that checked for peace of mind. And there you go, that's about all I've done to mine at this stage. I did make a stone guard for the front. That's just a custom one I made myself. So you get roosted by your mates, you're not wearing rocks all the time and bust a headlight, but that's just something I made up myself. So there you go, there's a quick review and a quick look at my DR650 and the last 3 years that I've had it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Everything that's accessories and work that I've done to this bike, I'll put links below so you can check that out for yourself, including that other video on how to look at the neutral switch. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. So until next time, ride safe, see you soon.